Today, we learn about the theme Purify your inner being, accept the love of your God. Do you know about Thaharah? Thaharah comes from Arabic means clean or purified. According to Shari'a, or the term is cleansing yourself, clothes, places, and other objects from unclean and hadats according to the method determined by Islamic Shari'a. What's the difference between unclean and hadats? Unclean is the impurities that cause the obstruction of someone to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whereas hadats is an unholy condition in a Muslim which causes him not to offer prayers, tawaf, and so on. How is the basic law of Thaharah? Based Quran Surah Al-Mudassir, verse 4 until 5.
وثيابك فطهر والرجز فاهجر.
The meaning, and your clothing purify, and uncleanliness avoid. The second basic law in Quran Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 222.
إن الله يحب التوابين ويحب المتطهرين.
The meaning, indeed, Allah loves those who are constantly repentant and loves those who purify themselves. What do you know about najis? Najis or unclean is the impurities that cause the obstruction of someone to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There are three kinds of unclean, namely unclean mukaffafa, unclean mutawassito, and unclean mughallado. How are the way to purify unclean? 1. Unclean mukaffafa is light unclean, like the urine of a baby boy who is not yet 2 years old and has not eaten anything except breast milk. The way to purify is very easy, just by splashing or rubbing the holy water on the surface which is unclean. 2. Unclean mutawassito is a middle unclean. Example of this type of blood, pus, urine, feces, dead animals, and so on. There are 2 kinds of mukaffafa unclean, namely unclean hukmiyah and unclean ainiyah. A. Hukmiyah unclean is believed to exist but doesn't manifest it from substance, smell, and taste. How to purify is enough to drain the water on the object that is exposed to unclean. B. Ainiyah unclean is unclean which appear neither from substance and can be known by smell or taste. The way to purify it is removing substances, taste, color, and smell by using holy water. 3. Mughallado unclean is a heavy unclean. This unclean is sourced from dog and pigs. How to purify it through several stages, namely by washing 7 times, 1 time using water mixed with soil. Now you already know how to purify from unclean. What do you know about hadats? Hadats in language means valid or happening, whereas according to the term Shari'a, hadats means something that causes a person to be purified. How are the way to purify of hadats? 1. Small hadats. The measure that includes small issues include A. Something that comes out of a gubul or anus, even if it is just a breeze. B. Come into direct contact between the skin of a man and a woman who is baligh and not a woman. C. Touching the genitals with the palms. D. Sleep in a regular state. And E. Lost his mind like getting drunk, crazy, or fainting. The way to get rid for small hadats is by abusing or tayammum. B. The big hadats. The measure that include major cause include A. Meeting of male and a female genitals whether or not semen comes out. B. Discharge of menstrual and postpartum blood. C. All of us men whether there is a cause or not like a dream. And G. People who die. The way to get rid of the big hadats is by taking mandatory bath or janaba. What tools are used for purification? The tools are used for purification are two: loose water and hot water, such as stone. Based on Shari'a law, water is divided into 1. Absolute water. There is holy water and cleansing. The water can be used for ablution or purification, cooking, drinking, and bathing. Examples: rainwater, seawater, well water, and water coming out of springs. 2. Musta'mal water, which is holy water but cannot purify. Example: coffee water, tea water, and little water have changed. 3. Musammas water, which is sacred and purifying water, but the macro law is used purification. Example: water that is sun-dried in a vessel. 4. Mutanajis water, which is water that cannot be used for various things, either for consumption or for purification. What do you know about istinja? Cleansing from the dirt or istinja, according to the language, release or survive, while the istinja, according to the term, is purification of the defecting or originating. Istinja use water. If there is no water, it is permissible to use solid objects such as stones, leaves, wood, paper, and so on. The requirements of istinja use stones or visible object or hard. 1. Stone or hard object. 2. The stone or object is not respected. 3. Wipe at least 3 times until clean. 4. Unclean, which is clean yet dry. 5. The unclean didn't move from the place where it was unclean. 6. Unclean doesn't mix with other objects. How are the attitude of urinate? The attitude of istinja suggests 1. Put your left foot first when entering to the toilet. 2. When entering the toilet, read the prayer such as 3. Put your right foot out of the toilet. 4. When you're going out the toilet, read the prayers. 5. When disposing of water, you should wear footwear. 6. It is important that you use your left hand. Things that are prohibited when defecating. 1. Dispose of water in an open place. 2. Dispose of water in calm water. 3. Dispose of water in the holes. 4. Dispose of water that disturb other people. 5. Dispose of water or the breathing. 3. 6. Check when you go to the toilet unless forced. 7. Facing the Qibla or begging it. How are the procedure of purification? There are several ways to purify from hadats, such as 1. Ablution. The procedure for ablution is A. Intention in the heart, like the following pronunciation.
نويت الوضوء لرفع الحدث الأصغر فرضا لله تعالى.
B. Wash both hands. C. Rinse mouthwash and put water into the nose and breathe it. D. Wash your face. E. Wash both hands to elbows. F. Wipe off some of the head. G. Wash your ears. H. Orderly. I. Al-Muwalat or continuously uninterrupted. G. Read the prayer after the ablution, such as
اللهم اجعلني من التوابين واجعلني من المتطهرين واجعلني من عبادك الصالحين.
2. The big take a bath. The procedure for the big take a bath, such as A. Clean the genital and dirt around it. B. Read Bismillah and intend to a big take a bath, such as
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نويت الغسل لرفع الحدث الأكبر فرضا لله تعالى.
C. Wash the palms to wrist 3 times. 3. Perform ablution as a prayer is surely. E. Flush water from your right shoulder to your head and your whole body and cross the water with your fingers between your head, hair, and flatten it. Target your body. F. Wash and scrub the body 3 times, prioritizing the right member from the left. G. Al-Muwalat, namely, continuing without stopping. 3. Tayammum. The procedure for tayammum as a whole. A. With Basmala and intention.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نويت التيمم لاستباحة الصلاة فرضا لله تعالى.
B. Hit or pat both hands to the ground with a single pat. C. Load both palms before washing them to the tayammum member. D. Wipe your face and hands to your wrist. E. Orderly. F. Walk in tandem or al-muwala'ah. 4. Istinja. The procedure for istinja, such as A. Wash out the big and small dirt out until it's clean. B. Wash a big or small dirt excretion with a stone or with the other visible object at least 3 times. The wisdom and the benefit of Thaharah in daily life, such as 1. You clean the body, clothes, and a place from being unclean when going to perform of worship. 2. Maintaining the cleanliness of the living environment. 3. Maintain environmental cleanliness of worship places. 4. Maintain environmental cleanliness of public places.